In this part I will give you an overview of the possibilities that cOLT offers us within CATIA Magic. I will explain this using the available menus and submenus. These depend on which element I select. For example, I can select a package, or I can select a normal element that is not yet linked to Codebeamer. There is also an element that is already linked to it. Here is a requirement that is not yet linked to Codebeamer, and one that is linked to it. Now let's take a closer look at the various menus. By clicking on the right mouse button, the cOLT submenu appears at the bottom. Depending on the selected element, in this case it is the package, I have different cOLT submenu items here. For example, by clicking on Create Package from Tracker, I can create a sub-package that is simultaneously linked to a tracker in Codebeamer. I can also create a new proxy requirement under this selected package, which is also linked to a tracker item in Codebeamer. Furthermore, I can create a whole list of proxy requirements that are dependent on the contents of a tracker in Codebeamer and connect them at the same time. The next command Update Elements allows me to check all elements below the selected package and sub-packages for updates. If there are any updates in Codebeamer, these would all be marked with a suspect flag. If there are requirements in Codebeamer that are staggered, it has to have a parent-child relationship, and these have changed in the meantime, then I can rearrange all connected elements below the selected package and sub-packages. This happens according to the parent-child relationship in Codebeamer. Find Suspect Element means whenever elements have changed on the Codebeamer page and the corresponding linked elements in CATIA Magic are below the selected package and sub-packages, they would be listed in a list with suspect elements. The last one is a submenu that is specific to Codebeamer. This means that further submenus are made available to me via this submenu. In these, I can manipulate objects in Codebeamer. So I can create a new proxy requirement in CATIA Magic and a new tracker element in Codebeamer at the same time and link the two together. These are the options when selecting a package. The model package at the top has a special position. If I click on the right mouse button here, I have another menu, namely a login menu. Login means that whenever I select an action that requires authentication in Codebeamer, a login menu appears once per session. I log in and find myself as a user in Codebeamer, to whom all rights and visibility for the session are assigned. However, if I want to log into the session under a different name, I can use the login command. Otherwise, the same commands as explained above are available with this package. It is completely different if I select a normal element, in this case a state machine, which is not yet connected to Codebeamer. The following commands are then available to me with the right mouse button. I can link this element to a tracker item in Codebeamer. In the first case, the title and description of the element are retained in CATIA Magic. For the next command it is similar. I can connect the two elements, but in this case I would also transfer the information. That means title and description from Codebeamer to the CATIA Magic elements. I then have another Codebeamer specific command at my disposal. I can create a new tracker item in Codebeamer, based on the selected element and its information such as title and description. An element that is already connected to Codebeamer can be recognized by the small arrow that represents a hyperlink. When I select them again with the right mouse button, new commands are available. I can update this state machine, it is the selected element. If, as mentioned, changes were made in the Codebeamer, this would be recognized and a suspect flag would be set. In the second case I would accept any changes to the title and description in Codebeamer, and in any case the title and description of the CATIA Magic element would be accepted. The next command is a specific link for an element that is connected. I can use the Find External Link command to jump directly to the corresponding element in Codebeamer. And finally, I can break the link between the selected element, in this case the state machine, and the tracker item. Requirements occupy a special position. If I have a CATIA Magic requirement that is not yet linked to Codebeamer, there is only one command available to me. I can convert this into a so-called proxy requirement and link it to a corresponding requirement in Codebeamer. An already connected element can be recognized by the icon in a slightly lighter color. If I select this, the following commands are available to me. Firstly, I can update the proxy requirement. As already explained, this checks whether there is a change in Codebeamer. If so, there will be a suspect flag. I can accept the title and description by selecting the next item. As previously mentioned, I can jump directly to the element in Codebeamer via Find External Link. And finally, I can convert this proxy requirement into a normal requirement and resolve the link to the corresponding Codebeamer requirement. The Codebeamer specific menus afford me the following capabilities. I can carry out an update on both pages at the same time. I can change the title and description in both the CATIA magic element and the Codebeamer element. Last but not least, I can delete the proxy requirement in CATIA Magic and the corresponding requirement in Codebeamer on both pages. Please note that the standard cOLT menus shown here can be easily customized to your specific requirements. This was the e-learning video with the topic CATIA Magic menus. Thank you for your attention and interest in cOLT. See you next time.